Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Exploring Biology with Sandeep. As in the last videos, we discussed about the components of the cell and we did the first component, that is the plasma membrane. Now I'm here in this video with the second component, that is the nucleus. So we are going to be discuss about the nucleus. Nucleus is the main component of the cell. We can say that it is the brain of the cell or the control center of the cell, which control the whole activities which is just going inside the cell. So nucleus is discovered by a scientist, that is Robert Brown, in year 1831. It is a large structure or the component of the cell which is located in the center of the cell, and it's a spherical in shape. Now here are the different components of the nucleus. Majorly four components are there. First is the nuclear envelope, second is the nucleoplasm, and third is the nucleolus, and fourth is the chromatin material. Nuclear envelope is basically the outer membrane of the nucleus. Nucleoplasm is the fluid or matrix of the nucleus. Nucleolus is a part of the nucleus which contains the genetic material, that is the RNA, DNA, and which help in the formation of proteins. And chromatin material is the material which stores the genes inside itself, which stores the all hereditary information which are going to be passed from the one generation to the next generation. Next is the structure of the nucleus. Basically, we discuss the four components of the nucleus, that is the nuclear envelope, nucleoplasm, nucleolus, and chromatin material. Now in this structure also you can see the nuclear envelope is made up from the two membranes, that is the outer membrane and the inner membrane. The layers you can see in the diagrams, and the space between the two membranes is known as the perinuclear space. Collectively this is known as the nuclear envelope, and between the nuclear envelope there is some pores are you can able to be seen in the diagram. These pores are known as the nuclear pores, and the nucleoplasm is here as a liquid and matrix form. Then chromatin material is there which stores the genetic information, and nucleolus is there which is having the RNA which is doing the formation of the ribosomes. We can say the nucleolus is the factory of the ribosomes also. Next we having some more diagrams which can give you a more clarification about the components of the nucleus. So this diagram is clearly showing you the all components, that is the nuclear envelope, nucleolus, chromatin material, nucleoplasm, and the ribosomes and the nuclear pores. You can see the endoplasmic reticulum organelle is attached on the outer surface of the membrane, which having the ribosomes, that is the rough endoplasmic reticulum. Here we having one more diagram of the nucleus. In this diagram you can clearly see the endoplasmic reticulum, that is the ER, is attached on the outer membrane of the nucleus, that is the nuclear membrane or the nuclear envelope, and which having the two parts, that is the rough endoplasmic reticulum and the smooth endoplasmic reticulum. So the rough endoplasmic reticulum which bears the ribosomes, you can clearly see on the surface of the endoplasmic reticulum that the small bead like structures, these are the ribosomes. Next we have the functions of the nucleus, the components which are performing the different functions. Like if we are talking about the nuclear envelope, it helps to be separate the nucleus from the cytoplasm. Then it helps to be store the nuclear components, that is the nucleolus, nucleoplasm, and the chromatin material from whole of the cell. Fine. Then nuclear pores allow to be transfer the material between the nucleoplasm and the cytoplasm. Like whatever the material is required by the nucleus, that can be entered through the nuclear pores, and that can be whatever not required, that can be exit through the nuclear pores. The nucleolus, which is rich in the DNA, that I before said already told you, that is, it is known as the factory of the ribosome, so it is helpful in the protein synthesis. Then fourth is chromatin material, that is composed of DNA and proteins. What is the DNA now? This is the genetic material. The form of DNA is the deoxyribonucleic acid. Now, what is the function of the DNA? DNA actually stores the information which is necessary for the cell function. The DNA segments are known as the genes. Genes are the inheritary units which pass the information or which pass the proteins from one generation to the next generation, that is from parents to the offspring. So we can say that the genes are the vehicles which transfer the information from one parent to the next generation, that is the offspring. Then chromatin material, which is condensed in the chromosomes during the cell division. Before the cell division, the all chromatin material will be present like a thread in the entangled form. During the cell division, this chromatin material just break down into the chromosome, that is the small thread-like structures, and further these chromosomes are helping to pass the information, that is the hereditary information. Now, what are the chromosomes? Chromosomes are the structures which are present in the nucleus that formed during the cell division. It contains the hereditary information in the form of the genes. Now, chromosomes are actually made up from the proteins and DNA. Here are the formation of the chromosomes, how the chromosomes are formed. First, in the diagram 1, you can see there is a single chromosome. Fine. The parts you can see, these are the chromosome arms, and in the center there is a round spherical structure which is known as the centromere. The function of the centromere is joined to the chromosomes arms together with each other. This is first one diagram is the unreplicated chromosomes. So further, chromosomes have a capability to replicate or duplicate their copies. So in the second diagram you can see the two chromosomes are together, and the chromosomes which is formed the chromatid which is formed here, that is the sister chromatids. Fine. In the next diagram you can see these two sister chromatids now independently exist as a independent daughter chromosomes. Fine. Now, where is chromosomes present? It is present in the every eukaryotic species. Fine. The number of the chromosome is fixed in every organism. It's like if we are talking about the human beings, there are 46 pair of the chromosomes in the human 46 chromosomes, and in pairs these are the 23. Out of these 46 chromosomes, 44 chromosomes are in male and in female are same. So these chromosomes are known as the autosomes, and the two chromosomes which are different in male and female, that is in male that is the XY and female XX, these chromosomes are known as the sex chromosomes, on which we can determine the sex of an next organism or next offspring. Next, we having the functions of the nucleus that we already discussed. This is for your revision or the repetition. That is, nucleus control the all metabolic activities which are going inside the cell. It regulates the cell cycle. It help in the transmission of the hereditary characters from the parents to the offspring. So if the nucleus will removed from the cell, the protoplasm will dry up and dies. Protoplasm means to say the living content which is present in the cell. For example, plasma membrane, cytoplasm. Here we are end with this topic. I hope it's clear to you. And if you like my content, please like, share and subscribe my channel, and put the bell icon on so that you can get the notification whenever I am going to be upload any new video. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your cooperation. Thank you so much. Bye bye.